Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Jordan JB Designs tutorial. Today we will be looking at the Batman poster that I recently created. Alright, as you can tell, it is a single image. That is this one right here. Yeah, and it's just a lot of editing, adding a little bit of effects, nothing too special. Then we'll show how I did the text at the end. Let's get started. So I already brought over the vector image, same thing as the Spider-Man emblems. It is a emblem created in Illustrator, brought over to Photoshop, so that way it's a vector object. I will link this in the description. Bring it over. It's already a pretty decent size. We're just gonna fill the entire screen with it. About there. Again, you're gonna need to remember to place it where you want right now. So if you want a little more like this, go for it. If you want a little more that way, go ahead. I, for one, am gonna go right in the middle. And real quick before I proceed, this is the size. Well, that's what it is in pixels. 1500 by 2250, 300 resolution, just in case I want to print it. If you want it in inches, 5 by 7.5. All right. So got the image. Grab our marquee tool. Hit M on the keyboard, or you can go up to this little square there. Cover the entire canvas. Hit Command or Control J. I'm gonna copy the background real quick. Grab the original one. We'll just OG. Track that below the extra background layer. So now it's just that. And we're going to right click, convert that to a smart object. And we're going to now, I'm gonna close that, go up to here, go to camera raw filter. That's my spot. And we're going to do some basic editing. Again, you can follow along exactly. I'm going to speed it up. Well, no, I won't, because this is kind of the whole point of this tutorial, isn't the adjustments here. The adjustments here are exactly how you get the image that I created. So here we go. We're going to bring up the contrast or the exposure. I'm going to probably ramble on about nothing while I do this, so you can ignore or listen. It's up to you. So today I tried to make barbecue sauce, and I think I failed because it was extremely spicy. So it wasn't horrible, but it just didn't have that that barbecue feel to it. So I gotta attempt it again tomorrow or possibly later today, depending on how the day is going. But yeah. It was it was a bit much. So now we're gonna add some curves. Bring that up by 20. Okay, I had to go back because I had messed up on this base layer with all of these on here. Well, first of all, I need to add another noise reduction layer on top just to help out. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the camera raw settings on this one, and I'm gonna bring down the light to about 50. Oops, it's only 5. Bring down the dark as well. 10. Bring the highlights up just a tad. Okay. A little bit more noise reduction. There we go. Needed to be just a little bit darker. Base layer done. So let's try this again. Go to camera raw filter. I'm gonna reduce the noise again a little bit, but we're gonna bring the shadows up. Hit OK. We're going to Command J to duplicate the layer. We're going to add a camera filter gallery, poster edges, posterization all the way up to 6. Hit OK. On this one, I'm going to change blend mode to soft light, bring the opacity down to 50%. Good, good, good. Then I'm going to bring all those onto 1 on top, convert that to a smart object. Go into the camera raw settings once again, bring up the shadows to about 65. Take out all the remaining colors. Bring those up just a tad, not a whole lot. And then this one, we're going to bring the reds out a lot. But we're going to put cyan into the dark shadows. Like so. Make sure that stays there. Bring more blue in. There we go. Now it's starting to look like it. Actually, I think I leave it a little more subtle. Detail, reduce the noise just a tad. Hit OK. And now we're going to add all these adjustment layers on top. Go here to the adjustment layer tab. Click on it. We're going to go to color balance. We got the reds in the midtones. Go to highlights. Also bring up the reds. Do the cyan a little bit if you want. And then nothing for the shadows. Midtones. Okay. And we're going to grab a vibrance layer. Bring these up quite a bit. And then we're going to grab an exposure adjustment layer. Bring the exposure up to about 40. The gamma, I might leave that. And this one, I always go about, let's go, oh, not that much, 70. And that is the basics for it. You can go around, play with the colors more if you want. It's nothing overly complicated. Like I said, it's just a lot of moving around these, adjusting the editing buttons, and just playing with the look that you like and that you want to see. So there we go. And see, even like spots like this, we can even it out a little bit more. So that's getting the basic looks of it, a two-tone kind of color scheme. Now, real quick, we will show you how I did the titling. So we're going to grab our text tool, or hit T on the keyboard, click anywhere in here. We're going to use Montserrat. I don't know how you say that name. We're going to make it bold. Actually, let's go to the top one, as thick as it can get. I'm going to type in the Batman. Highlight it. Bring spacing to 0. Size it up a good bit. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we're going to actually bring it down just a tad for now. Get the same font and everything. We're going to make it light this time. Type out this guy's name. Bring it way down. Oh, not that much. Let's go 7. 7, and we'll bring the spacing up way up. We'll actually bring this down to about 5 then. T, the last letter, we're going to turn that 0. We'll line it up at the edge of the V, and we're going to do this one more time. A matte reuse film. And with this one, bring spacing up again, way up, but we're going to take this one, bring it down to 4, take the word film, bring it down to 4, get the M, whoop, not 0, okay, and line that up with the N, same spacing above and below. I'm gonna grab all of them together, hit Command G, we're gonna group it together, and you can rename it like title or logo, whatever you want it to be. Grab all of them, rotate it. So hit Command Control T on your keyboard, or you can go up, select, I don't remember. Anyway, that'll bring up this kind of box here, and then to rotate it, just find until it turns like that. You see how it's 2 arrows going up and down, and the kind of like a curved arrow. Do that one, it'll rotate, and you hold Shift on your keyboard, and it'll rotate it, you know, the proper angles till you get to a vertical like this. Size it up to fit most of the page. We are actually going to grab this one, bring it down in size like that, but we are going to space it out a little bit more. Okay, bring it back up. Come on. It's right in the middle. Pattinson's name. Even it up with the T. Bring it down closer to the main title. Your username's already pretty close. And that is pretty much it. That is the full poster tutorial for this Batman poster that I recently created. You can use it for whatever you like. Again, everything will be linked down below. I apologize for the kind of back and forth I had with this one. You probably won't see any of it because it'll be edited out, but yeah, thank you for joining me on this, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.